So, I'm Hofan, and here's Edda.
Yes, hello, how are you? I'm so excited. Thank you for being here.
So, we really welcome you, all of you, from across the world. If you would like, you can put which country you're from in brackets behind your name. So you can rename yourself. Like I'm going to rename Edda as an example. So for example, after Edda, you can go to your name and under participants and then just rename yourself so we know what country you're from. And we can see how this is a big melting pot of cultures. Yeah.
I will say some words in Spanish first for the Spanish community. Hola a todos, ¿cómo están? Por favor, en la parte de abajo de Zoom hay un icono que es con la forma de un globo terráqueo. Dice interpretación. Por favor, da un clic ahí para que puedas escuchar lo que estamos diciendo en español. Gracias. Muchas gracias.
咁廣東話嘅朋友咧，咁你可以撳廣東話嗰個掣，你就可以收到廣東話啦。咁今日幫手翻譯咧就係 Cora， 咁 Cora 都係心臟術嘅導師。Hello Cora， 咁係咯，好開心今日有香港嘅團隊同埋新加坡嘅朋友喺同我哋一齊。Okay, so really welcome. So shall we talk a little bit about how this program started, Edda?
That's amazing. Oh my God. Yeah, well, everything started when we had a conversation through Telegram. Remember that?
Yes, absolutely.
We were texting in Telegram, and suddenly I was watching through my window and I saw such a beautiful sunset. It was amazing. I said, oh, I have to share this picture. And I just put the picture on the group in Telegram. It's all I did. It's all I did. Just put the picture and say, oh, that's beautiful. But what happens later, Hofan, 8 minutes later, what you did? 8 minutes later, what you did?
Okay, so I think I'm going to have to slow down a little bit for the interpreters. But so Edda sent me a picture through Telegram of the sunset in Chile. And then I said, oh, look, the sun's coming up in Hong Kong. So I took a picture 8 minutes later of the sun coming up in Hong Kong. So we felt such a, we live on the same earth. And the sun just traveled a little bit.
And we haven't realized that. We have not realized that. It was like, oh my God. It was wonderful. It was a magical moment. It was a magical moment. Yes. Yeah, it was beautiful. Yes.
And so today what we wanted to do was to connect these two halves of the earth and everything in between. And we had this concept that, oh, actually, somewhere in the world, the sun is shining all the time. And so in our hearts, this idea that physically we're very far away, but through technology and even better, through the heart, actually, we're very close. So today we wanted to share with you this closeness, this intimacy through heart imagery, which is what Edda and I do as teachers. Yeah. So we wanted to share with you why we think the heart is important and what heart imagery is as a meditation. I know some of you have done heart imagery before. When you signed on a Google form, I know you indicated that. But also, there are some people who are new to this. So we thought we would start with, what do you think a heart means? And particularly, I think in this particular symposium, what it means in our culture too. So yeah, we just wanted to share with you some things. So Edda, what does the heart mean for you in Latin America and in Chile?
Oh, yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, very good question, by the way. The heart for us here in America is very important, as for everyone in the world, I guess so. But the beautiful thing here is that all the indigenous people in America, whole America, they used to do a work with their hearts before they do a ceremony. So they used to have a drum, and they are making sound with the drum because they want to get connected with the pulsation of the Mother Earth heart. So they do that in a very beautiful way. And all our indigenous tribes and people from America, North, Central, and Latin America, we all are always trying to get the connection with the heart through the Mother Earth heart. And that's amazing. Even today, I'm not talking that this is from thousands of years. Today, we all have this same sensation, this same knowledge and wisdom within us. And we do really connect with the Mother Earth using the sounds of the drum. And you can see that all over America. It's a beautiful, beautiful way of connecting. And also the Latin American people, we are characterized because we are very happy, we are very joyful, we love to do hugs to people. We love everyone. We love everyone. And that's the beautiful part of Latin American people. That's what I can say about the heart and Latin American people. What about you, Hofan?
Well, that's the impression I have of Latin America, is that they're very heart-based, it's very open. I have that impression of Latin America. So, well, it's interesting because the Chinese civilization goes back a long, long way. And for us, the heart has been very essential to everything. So I wanted to share with you a little bit about Chinese characters. I love sharing this part of my culture. So I'm gonna open a PowerPoint.
Wonderful.
And so because when we talk about heart imagery, the other part of heart imagery, apart from the heart, is about image, right? So Edda talked about the oneness in her culture, that through the heart of bringing together everyone through a drum beat and that kind of oneness. So I wanted to introduce the idea of imagery in my culture. And part of this comes from our characters. So I don't know if you are familiar with the Chinese script and the Chinese script of writing, but I'm very proud of it.
That's very difficult. It's beautiful, but it's difficult to understand. It's beautiful, really, really beautiful.
The Chinese characters, many of them came from pictograms. So, for example, if you look at the sun, it was originally, they just drew what they saw from the sun. But then they felt, it was a bit complicated to draw the sun and the whole tree every time. So what they did was they started to simplify the writing to record things. And in the beginning, they actually, they were using rituals, and they would carve the characters in a turtle shell. So you can imagine it's quite hard to carve the writing on turtle shells. So they had to simplify it because it was too complicated to draw the whole tree every time, right? So you can see in the column here, we have the sun, and it becomes simplified. Forget all the sun rays. It's too complicated now. We're just going to have a circle with a dot, and that represents the sun. Yeah. The moon, the crescent moon, it becomes the crescent moon. The tree, we have the branches of the tree and the main trunk, the mountain, and so on. So embedded in our character, in our script, are pictograms and the idea of images, right? And then I want to share with you the idea of heart, right? So you can see here, actually, the word heart comes from the pictogram of the heart. In the beginning, I didn't copy and paste the evolution of the word heart. But in the beginning, there was actually they actually had the heart chambers drawn in. I don't know how they must have cut someone up, or I don't know, to have that anatomy of the heart. But they simplified it, and now you just have drops of blood. But originally, they actually drew all the chambers of the heart. And the heart has been so central to conceptually, philosophically in Chinese culture. The word center we use the word heart. The word essential contains the character heart. And what's very interesting is that I want to introduce you to the words for meditation. So I wonder if you can spot the character heart in there, right? So here are two words for meditation. The first, the one above, means quiet heart. So to make your heart quiet. So that's one of the aims of meditation. And the second one is even more interesting. So we say 冥想 in Chinese. So the second character you see has the character of the heart. So we can see the hearts in here. And the second character, you can think of it as a thought in a way. Sometimes we say, I'm thinking of something, or I imagine something. We will use this character. And this character is so interesting. I really want to share with you. Yes. So you can see, actually, if we break it down, there are three parts of the character. There's this part, which comes from the tree, right? And this part that comes from the eye. Yeah, it's the pupil of the eye turned around vertically. And when you put it together, we have the word for image. So when the eye sees the tree, that is the word for the image, right? So when if you say the word photo in Chinese, you will use this character. Yeah. So this is image. But what's very interesting is that it's a heart image, right? So in the word thought, we have, heart imagery in this word, literally. So this is like heart imagery, right?
Beautiful.
Yeah. This is why I love sharing Chinese characters. It's like so amazing.
It's really amazing, right?
Yeah, it's really, really amazing. It's all embedded in there. And this is the word for intention, like, a thought arising or intention arising, right? In Cantonese, we say this is a lin or lin tao, right? And obviously at the bottom, you have the character heart again. But the top actually means now, here and now, right? So it's like being present in the heart, intentionality is like being present in the heart, right? So this for me is like super, super, super amazing. I just wanted to share with you how culturally it's embedded, this idea of the heart, and in meditation culturally it's really embedded in the idea of the heart in there. And all the words, I don't know, it's so central. For example, when we say happiness, literally the two characters are to have an open heart, like open your heart, right? Yeah, so we don't say open your brain to be happy. We say open your heart to be happy. So this for me is really amazing. Okay, let me stop sharing.
Thank you very much, Hofan. This is beautiful. It encourages us to start learning how to write in Chinese. It's beautiful, 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 beautiful. So that's why I can see now that the Hong Kong, China, and Japan community, the whole world there, are so attached or so good for imagery. I mean, it's so easy for you, I guess, for this part of the world to understand the imagery, because here we have another kind of linguistics, let's say. Right, we work with another kind of symbols, just with letters. So a letter is just a sound, only that. It doesn't mean anything but a sound. That's the main difference, which is amazing. Oh, I really thanks what you have already shared with us. If I wouldn't know, I would prepare something, but it's not the same. It's beautiful. Thank you. Really, really, really beautiful.
Wow, Felipe, I did not know you can
Excuse me?
So someone asked to have a transcript immediately. This is amazing.
Transcript immediately?
Yes.
Wonderful. Yeah.
Wow. So
I love it.
Is Felipe typing real time, or is this?
I don't know. Felipe, are you typing in real time?
No, it's
yes or no. Put your heads up. Right. Wonderful. Oh, thank you,
he
Felipe.
spelled his own name wrong. I don't think he's typing it.
Wait, who knows? Thank you for being here. Oh, by the way, Hofan, when we talk about this heart imagery, how has been let's say, the experience that you have had as a teacher bringing the heart imagery into your culture? How was that?
Okay, as you said, yes, actually images are familiar to us in our writing, but actually I personally believe that images are our original language, the way we interpret the world when we're children, in a way. Now, when we say image, we don't just mean visual images. We talk about the whole internal world. So there are internal senses. Your image, when we say image, it can mean a sound, it can mean a feeling. And many meditators, actually many people in the world, primarily access the world of imagery through feelings, and sometimes through knowledge too. So, for example, in a dream, maybe you can't see visually very clearly who the person is, but you know in your heart, in your dream, that this is my mother or this is my ex-lover, something. So the first thing I want to share is that when we talk about heart imagery, we don't just talk about visual images. So when we lead the meditations later, if you do not see it, you can feel it. You can just know that it's happening. And that's okay. So that's one thing I want to clarify first. Yeah, in my culture. So we're teaching this meditation and we're bringing people into the heart. And we will do that in a moment. So when we bring people into the heart, physically, we're taking our consciousness and bringing it into different parts of the body, into our heart. So this is something we can try right now. Maybe everyone here.
Yeah.
So try to put your consciousness right now at the bottom of your feet, the soles of your feet. So see if you can, if you're sitting on a chair, see if you can be flat-footed, or if you want to sit cross-legged, feel the air in the feet. Like, now I want you to zoom into that feeling a little bit. So you can really feel each toe touching the ground. And you can really feel the parts where you're close to the ground and the parts of the foot that is, there's a gap, right? So you can really feel that. So this is what we mean by bringing your consciousness to a part of the body. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to lead you to bring your consciousness down to your physical heart, right? And then something amazing happens. When we bring our consciousness to the physical heart, we step into another dimension almost. Now, this has to do a little bit with the physics of the electromagnetic pulsation of the heart. But there's also something deeply spiritual. There's a doorway that enters a magical world, a sacred world. And once we access this place, we come to a place of oneness. And so that's what we mean when we say we're going to take you into the heart. And we'll get to experience it just in a bit. And so, yeah. So when we do this, everyone feels good. So it's very easy to share with people because people feel good. And I find the main thing for me is learning not to explain too much and just allow people to experience it. And then once, it's kind of like saying to someone who has not tasted salt before, hey, this is salty. You can use a million words to describe, what salty or sweet taste is like. But until you experience it, it's really indescribable. So that's what I try to do. I try to allow people to experience it. And that's what we're going to do today. Edda and I will lead some meditations, and then we'll take a break. And then afterwards, we'll break into small groups, and you have a chance to work much closer with a certified teacher, heart imagery teacher, and experience more meditations. So that's what we're going to do.
Thank you, Hofan. Thank you so much for the whole explanation. It's amazing the way the heart imagery actually works within our hearts, and all the things that we can see within, actually. And sometimes you can feel, you can see, you can perceive things physically in your body. You don't know, not only have to see things, but it's amazing what this bring us, the wisdom that bring us when you go into your heart. It's really, I think there is no words. I cannot find a word to express how I feel or how the community feels when we used to have imagery workshops with the School of the Heart in Espanol, in Spanish. A lot of people comes to us, and they do really experience something. Some of them had said out of the world experience. Some of them had said that it's the first time they get connected with their hearts. Sometimes they say the first time that I can feel my heart beating, because sometimes people goes on in the world not even noticing that their hearts is beating. They are not aware about that. So it's so beautiful when someone actually notices. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And that's what we do in the School of the Heart Imagery, and the other one, and other things also. And when we work with the School of the Heart about the heart imagery, everyone asks, well, okay, what is that heart imagery? And heart imagery actually is a very old system since been, let's say, forever. As I mentioned before, that the indigenous people in America and the indigenous people all over the world, by the way, they have always tried to connect with their hearts. So connection with the heart is not something that is for today, that it's fancy to do it. No, it's not that way. It's been for always. And when you go to a workshop, for example, you can have more information. But what I mean is that all these techniques have been practiced by monks, by priests, by elders, by children, by indigenous people, by everyone through the history of humanity. It's not a new technique. It's something that helps us to come back home, to return home. That's a good way to express it, I guess. Yeah. When I am in the heart, I am going back home. That's the way you feel inside of your heart. Now, you must know that your heart and that my heart is not clean. You know that. I mean, none of us has our hearts completely clean. That's the truth. But the time that we are going inside of the heart through the heart imagery exercise, we can clean a lot of things. We can cleanse things inside of our heart. We can heal things inside of our hearts. We can renew things inside of our hearts. We can even connect with God. Whatever, we used to say, whatever perception you have about God, but God is only one. So we are going to talk about God. You get connected with God again. So it's such a beautiful, really beautiful, beautiful technique, Hofan. Right. I'm so happy and honored to be here with all of you. Thank you for being here. Really, thank you.
Oh, let's take a look at who's here.
Yeah, let's see. Who's here?
Yeah.
From where?
Wow. We have some Uruguay, Hong Kong people. You can rename yourself so we know where you're from. Yep, Hong Kong represents, Chile is represented a lot. We have someone from the US, Argentina, Singapore. Oh, hi everyone.
Uruguay. Hola Uruguay. Hola Majo. Chile. Hola Claudia. I'm saying hello to the Chilean people. Hola Felipe, the one that I can see on the screen. Hi, everyone. We are so happy, really so happy to have. Hola, Cami, everyone. Oh, that's beautiful.
Let's take a vote. Who is new to Heart Imagery? You can raise your hand by reaction. So you go to the bottom right and put your hand up in reactions. Or you can put your physical hand up too.
Who's new? 1, 2 new. I see 2 hands. Yes. 2 new. Wonderful. 3. Okay. Andres. Okay.
3 people. Okay.
4 people.
Yes. Or you can type in the text box.
Right.
Okay. Who has taken not a 2-day workshop, but some kind of intro evening? Who has, or maybe you've done Heart Imagery online or something, like just a presentation like today's, for example. Who has just experienced Heart Imagery online?
Or many workshops.
In an intro workshop. Okay.
Wonderful.
Yep. So
beautiful.
Who has taken a 2-day workshop? At least one 2-day workshop.
Ooh. That was hard. Yeah. That was hard. Ooh. Yo, me.
Yep.
You have fun? You too?
Oh yeah. I've taken a 2-day workshop. Yep. Okay, so, and who are the teachers? Put your hand up if you're a teacher.
Who's the teacher? Who's the teacher here?
Hardcore people.
Okay, we are 4, 5,
Linda,
6 teachers. Wonderful. Teachers. Woo, great. Wow.
So we have people with a range of experiences here today. But in the heart, everyone is equal.
Yeah.
Honestly, really.
Nobody cares if you have any title. Who cares about that? The heart is the heart, and we are all equals.
Yes.
That's the truth.
So what we're going to do now is Edda and I are going to lead some meditations. But today is very, very special, and we wanted to try something new.
Yeah.
It's a big experiment. It's the first time we've done it, and it's very exciting. We wanted to try to lead the meditations in different languages, so you can actually hear different languages. It's a big experiment because on one hand, we are all in the heart, in that oneness. And at the same time, inevitably, there is a filter or there's a transmission that comes from the language, the cadence of the different cultures. So we're wondering what it would be like to present the meditations in different languages. So the first one I would just do in English. And if you want to jump to interpretation channel, you can do that. If you're listening to Facebook right now, you will have to join us in the Zoom room in order to listen to the interpretation channels. But the first one will be in English.
But give me a second. Si no estás escuchando en Facebook en este minuto, vas a tener que ir a Zoom para poder escuchar la traducción en español. ¿Y en cantonés? ¿Cómo sería? ¿Lo sabes?
Cantonese, yes. So, and then the second one, meditation, Edda will do in Spanish. I will translate into English in the main stage, but the interpreters will be interpreting on the channels. And then the third one, I will lead it in Cantonese, and Edda will translate into English. So, very exciting, huh?
Yeah. Let's see how it works. First time in our life that we do something like that.
Yes, I've translated before, but I've never led. I usually lead in Cantonese, so it will be interesting for me to do in English. Okay, so you can prepare yourself by sitting straight. The traditional way we're taught in class is you sit on a chair with 2 feet on the ground and your spine very straight. So you don't want to lean back on your sofa or your bed. You want to sit so that your spine can hold itself up. We call this the Pharaoh position, right? And it connects you to heaven and to earth, right? And if you brought eye shades, what you can do is you can also, wear your eye shades. this will simulate being in a darker environment. For example, the Tibetan monks used to go into caves to meditate. And they found that when they closed their physical eyes in darkness, they could see the images more clearly. So that's something you can do if you have an eye shade on you. If not, you can wrap a scarf around your head, or you can just close your eyes. I'm going to close my eyes. Okay. So why don't we do this first? So settle yourself down and I'd like you to come back into your body first. So you can feel yourself breathing. You can just watch yourself breathing first. The inhale and the exhale. See if you can sense the temperature of your breath. If you're very sensitive, you find that the inhale and the exhale has a slightly different temperatures. And now I want you to feel your forehead. Relax the place in between your eyebrows. So see if you can sense your face, your whole face first, the temperature, the air on your whole face. And then focus between your eyebrows and just relax that place. And then I'd like you to relax your shoulders. And relax your hips. So relax the whole area. Relax your bottom, relax your tummy, your abdomen. And if you do that properly, you feel yourself, your weight sinking into your chair and into the ground more clearly. And then I'd like you to take 3 deep breaths and inhale and exhale slowly. And when you exhale, exhale all your problems, all your worries, anything you don't need, we exhale it out. I am now completely relaxed. See, sense, and feel that your body is a beautiful house. And at the top of your house, we call the room of the brain. I'd like you to place your consciousness now in the room of the brain. So just as we sense the bottom of our feet just now, see if you can sense the middle of your skull. It's between the ears and behind your forehead, above your soft palate, actually. For some people, it helps to see themselves as a dot of light. Use your internal senses to see, sense, and feel yourself in the room of the brain. And if you look downwards, there's a spiral staircase. So we're going to walk down there. And I'd like you to bring your consciousness down, step by step. So let's move behind the eyes. Behind the nose, behind the mouth, into the throat, and go into the middle of the chest and the center of the chest. Here you will find the bottom of the staircase. I'd like you to walk to the left. There's a corridor, and you see your heart pumping. There's a door to the heart. I want you to gently push open the door, enter in, turn around and close the door behind you. You've now entered the sacred space of the heart. So welcome. We're home. In here, you can breathe. Feel the expansiveness of the space. And now breathe out one time. See, sense and feel yourself sitting outside in a garden or a park in the morning at a time of day when the sun is at the level of your forehead. See, sense and feel the warmth and the light of the sun coming to you. And now see, sense and feel the sun coming slowly towards you. It will come towards your head, your forehead. And then now it gets into your forehead, right in the middle of your forehead. And now it's now inside your head. So I want you to flip your eyes inside of you to see the sun inside your head. And just enjoy the warmth, the light of the sun inside your head. And now breathe out one time. See, sense, and feel the sun coming slowly down to your upper chest area. It's shining very powerful, lighting up the whole area. Now bring the sun down to your lower chest area. Allow it to warm up the whole area. See the sun coming slowly down to your whole abdomen area. There are a lot of organs there. And breathe out one time. See, sense, and feel the warmth and the light of the sun are going into your kidneys. And from there, up until the whole spine. So the spine is like a tree, and the light from the spine is going left and right, exactly like the branches of a tree. You breathe out one time. And then you can open your eyes. If you would like to write down some impressions, you can write down some keywords. And you get a chance to share a little bit in the small groups after the break. So this exercise is called the sun. And it comes from, we have 3 workshops, main workshops in heart imagery. And this comes from healing and emotional clarity. And to balance the yang energy, we need the next exercise, which is the moon. So Edda will lead us.
Yeah, let's wait for them to take notes. Let's give them 1 more minute. There are still some people taking notes about the just keywords. Do not write down a whole story. No need for that. Just the keywords, it's enough. So when everybody is ready, we can close our eyes and put your mask on. Sit straight back.
Take your time. We'll be able to see if you have your mask on and you're ready.
Yeah, I'm seeing that. I'm watching all them. So just sit with your straight back, close your eyes, put your mask on or cover your eyes with something. That way the light will not bother you while you are doing this meditation. And just bring your attention to your breathing and start breathing rhythmically. When exhale long and slow for your mouth. Y luego continúas respirando por la nariz. Haz esto 3 veces.
So we're going to do this 3 times.
Ve, percibe y siente que tu cuerpo es una gran casa.
See, sense, and feel that your body is like a big house.
En la parte alta de la casa está la habitación del cerebro.
At the top of your house, we call the room of the brain.
En el medio de esa habitación hay una escalera en forma de espiral que desciende hasta la mitad de tu pecho.
So see, sense, and feel that you have stairs from the brain down into your heart.
Y comienza a descender por esa escalera.
And start moving down the stairs.
Vas a pasar por el nivel de los ojos.
So you'll pass at the level of your eyes.
El nivel de tu nariz.
The level of your nose.
El nivel de tu boca.
The level of your mouth.
Entras en la garganta.
So into the throat.
y sigues descendiendo y llegas a la parte alta del pecho.
So continue going down until you reach the upper chest area.
Unos cuantos peldaños más y llegas al medio de tu pecho.
So a few more steps now, and you are in the middle of your chest.
Te bajas de la escalera.
So exit the staircase.
Das un giro hacia la izquierda y vas a ver una puerta.
And if you turn to your left, there is a door.
La puerta de acceso a tu corazón.
So this is the door to your heart.
Abres la puerta.
Open the door.
Entras en tu corazón
Step into your heart.
y miras alrededor tuyo.
And look around you.
Ve, percibe y siente el espacio de tu corazón.
And see, sense, and feel the space of your heart.
Exhala una vez.
Breathe out one time.
Ve, percibe y siente que estás sentado en un jardín o en un parque al aire libre. Ya es de noche y observas cómo la luna brilla intensamente en lo alto del cielo.
See yourself sitting outside in a garden or a park in the evening when the moon is up, shining on a beautiful night sky.
Ve, percibe y siente que la luz blanca de la luna viene hacia ti.
So see, sense, and feel the white light of the moon coming towards you.
Ve, percibe y siente que la luna está acercándose lenta, muy lentamente, y se dirige ahora hacia tus pies, justo frente a ti, y la luna ahora está entrando directamente a través de las plantas de tus pies.
So see, sense, and feel the moon coming slowly, slowly down to your legs in front of you. The moon gets inside your legs, right on the soles of your feet.
Ve, percibe y siente que la luz blanca y clara de la luna está limpiando completamente tu pie derecho y tu pie izquierdo.
So see, sense, and feel the white, clean light of the moon cleaning out your right foot and your left foot.
Ve, percibe y siente que la luz de la luna comienza a subir, limpiando tu rodilla derecha y tu rodilla izquierda.
See, sense, and feel that the light of the moon is going up, cleaning up your right knee and your left knee.
Ve, percibe y siente que la luz blanca de la luna continúa subiendo, limpiando tu cadera derecha y tu cadera izquierda.
See, sense, and feel that the white light of the moon is going up, cleaning your right hip and left hip.
Ve, percibe y siente que la luz blanca destellante de la luna sube desde tus caderas hacia tu columna vertebral, abarcando todos tus órganos y tu cuerpo. Tu columna es como un árbol y la luz va subiendo alrededor de la columna de izquierda a derecha, exactamente igual como lo hacen las ramas del árbol.
So see, sense, and feel that the sparkling white light of the moon is going up from your hips to your spine and all over your body and your organs. The spine is like a tree, and the light is going from the spine to the left and right exactly like the branches of a tree.
Exhala una vez, abre tus ojos y escribe tu experiencia.
So we breathe out one time and open your eyes, and you can write down your experience.
Toma notas. Escribe, take notes, Anita. Takes notes. Estás el micrófono allá. Take notes. And very few notes, just keywords, only that. Don't write a whole story. Because we need to go now to the next one, which is the lake. And with this one, we are going to finally balance everything within our mental and emotional body. So I think we can give them 30 seconds to finish writing down their story.
One reason we also encourage keywords is that it is very good training for you to remember your dreams. Very often we wake up and we remember the dream, it's very fresh. But if we wait a few minutes, then we lose the sense of the dream. So if you write down keywords of your dream, you'll be able to construct the whole story later. So this sort of practice is also very good in helping you practice, if you're interested in dream work, to record your dreams as well.
Yeah. And don't forget that sometimes you dream 8 times during the night. 8 times, 8 dreams, different dreams, and you don't even remember. So if you want to know something more about the dreams, work with imagery. You will find out a lot of things on dreams, really.
And part of the heart imagery tradition is to become conscious of yourself 24/7. So we learn to use, not only be asleep those 8 hours, but to become more conscious, because our dreams can really influence us. They say that your experience in the dreams have as much impact on you as the experiences of waking life, right? So if all these things are unconsciously happening, then a third of your life, you're not in control, right? You're not conscious. So it's good this is what we're doing in heart imagery. And this is covered very much in Heart Imagery 1, the dreaming part.
The other workshop, yes. In that one, we used to clean the dreams and reverse the dreams. So we have a lot of techniques in Heart Imagery 1. It's wonderful. Okay, I think we are ready for the third exercise. The one that we already did was called the moon.
Okay.
So, Hofan?
Yep. Okay, so I'm going to lead in Cantonese.
Woo-hoo. I like that part.
Wait,
do you want to say something? There is something. What's Camille? Do you want to say something? But,
hola, lo que pasa es que la Anita está traduciendo en español y tiene el micrófono apagado, entonces no se escucha. Y yo entiendo inglés, pero no tanto.
Okay, thank you. Gracias. Ahora sí, Anita? Now? Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you, Camille. Okay. I'm so sorry for that. Okay.
So Edda's going to help me translate into English.
Yeah, I know how to speak in Chinese and Cantonese.
So everyone, we can first close your eyes and put on your mask first.
Close your eyes.
我哋放鬆，跟住咧跟翻自己呼吸嘅韻律。
Relax and begin to breathe rhythmically.
我哋會用個鼻長長咁樣吸氣，跟住用個口長長呼氣。我哋會做3次。
Breathe out a long, slow exhalation through your mouth and follow it with a normal inhalation through your nose. Do this 3 times.
見到、感受同體會到，你而家由大腦嘅房間，佢有一條旋轉樓梯落去你個心。請你而家用你嘅方式行落個旋轉樓梯落去個心。
See, sense, and feel that you have stairs from your brain down to your heart, and you start moving down on these stairs.
行埋去個心嗰度，嗰度有道門，請你打開嗰道門。
Stop right in front of your heart, where there is a door, and open that door.
跟住我哋行入去，見到、感受、體會到心裏邊個空間。
Step in and look around you and see, sense, and feel the space of your heart.
咁我哋呼氣一次。
Breathe out 1 time.
見到、感受、體會到，你而家浮緊喺個湖上邊，上邊有好靚嘅星空，你見到成千上萬嘅星星。
See, sense, and feel that you are floating, facing the sky on a lake, in a beautiful night with a clean sky where you can see thousands of stars up there.
見到、感受、體會到個湖咧，反映住上邊嘅星星，亦都對應住你7個脈輪。
See, sense, and feel that the sky is mirrored in the lake, and 7 stars are mirrored right on your chakras.
見到個7個脈輪喺度閃耀好光，亦都俾個7粒星星清洗緊。
See yourself how your 7 chakras are shining and are cleaned by the 7 stars.
而家請你見到、感受你自己浮上去天空，然後嗰啲真嘅星星就喺你嗰個透明嘅身體裏邊。
Now see that you are moving up to the sky, and the real stars are mirrored in your transparent body.
望翻落去個湖嗰度，跟住你會見到下邊嘅星星反映住，你感受到你而家同時候喺個天空，亦都喺個湖泊上邊。
See the lake and the stars down onto the lake. Feel that you are in both places now, on the lake and in the sky.
輕輕從天空降翻落嚟，再次連結翻落去你個肉體嗰個身體裏邊。
Gently, let yourself move back from the sky and connect with your physical body.
咩感覺咧？
How do you feel now?
好，我哋呼氣一次，擘大隻眼，然後你可以寫低你嘅經歷。
Breathe out one time and open your eyes. Write down your experience. So now you know you have to write down just the keywords about the images or whatever sensation you had. We are going to discuss this later on the breakout rooms.
Cantonese is very good, Edda.
Yeah, you know. For those that are arriving in Facebook, I think we are going to finish the transmission on Facebook because in a few minutes more, we are going to go into breakout rooms, and that is not going to be streamed because it's private and personal.
But you're very welcome to join us in the breakout rooms. So if you would like to join us, you should go into the Zoom link and join us right now. We will have a 10-minute break. 10. How long do you want, Edda?
10 minutes,
yes,
okay.
Let's have a 10-minute break. So we'll come back at 9:25. So if people need to, I don't know, go to the bathroom, drink some water, stretch a bit, you're very welcome. And I will assign you to a breakout room. And then it'll be fun.
So we will be back minute 25, wherever you are in the world.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. So
See you soon. Bye.
See you soon.
Sorry, guys.
I was talking, it was like,
You have joined the oneness.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
Oh, no, sorry.
Okay.
We'll get better at this.
Felipe, Cami y Fernando, we can talk later. Podemos hablar después.
Actually, maybe we could do that. I can recreate the rooms at the end of this.
No.
If you want to say bye to people.
No, I think it's okay. We can continue. That's okay. We understand.
So welcome back to the oneness. Let me give me a moment. Let me spotlight.
Yeah, spot that both right. Thank you. Thank you.
Sorry, guys. The flow was very sudden today.
That's a beautiful everything, you know, like kids. Enjoy. Just enjoy. I mean, that's okay. Wonderful.
So I'm very curious what you guys had to say. Do people would you like to write something in the chat? I would like to invite people to write anything you want in the chat, whether it's your experience with the free meditations before or in your small group.
We didn't meditate.
Yeah, you didn't meditate.
Talking, asking things and talking things. There was wonderful conversation. Wonderful.
Oh, wonderful. So I'd love to hear from the other participants. So if you could type, you can type in Spanish or Chinese. Or is typing hard for people? Do people prefer?
I don't think so. I think they're typing.
We just start in a small room.
They are typing. They have to type. Anita, can you read them in Spanish, right? What you can see, because they're too much.
Yeah, in Cora
I can read it.
Yep. Yeah, and you can communicate with your participants if you need to, because I kicked you guys into the oneness. So this is good feedback because we will have another session in the end of November.
Right.
So yeah, so we need more time for breakout rooms. Hofan needs to master the breakout rooms.
Anita, your microphone is off. Anita, your microphone is off again. Now it's on. Thank you. Okay, I will read in English what it says here, Cami Valdovinos, in Spanish. She said, it was a beautiful experience, the meditation that we had, and the one of the moon was very interesting for me. Anita, your micro is off. It says that. I'm reading. Only that. Thank you, Cami. Something more in Spanish? No, nothing more in Spanish, I guess. It was a wonderful, really wonderful experience. Even though we were jumping from one room to another, it was wonderful. I love it.
So I wonder if you guys have any questions that wasn't able to be answered. Oh, this is interesting about languages.
What is that?
Andrea just wrote something.
I can
Andrea,
say
okay.
it.
Yeah, say it.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. So
speak slow because we have two translators. Speak slow, please.
Oh, okay. Apologize to our translators. I forget that I am one sometimes. So when I first heard English and Spanish, there was no difference because I understand both languages. So I would just fast go through the heart imagery, and then, you know, my body or whatever, my awareness was like, okay, now wait for the Spanish version. Now, when first was, I don't know which one. I think Cantonese was the first, and then was English. The images immediately went to the next step, which was interesting. Or like in the beginning, in the room of the brain, for the first time since I do heart imagery, I could actually see two hemispheres. Like there were two things separated like a heart. They were like this, like a heart. And I was like, what is this? And it was the middle of the brain. This is amazing. I've never seen it like this. So for me, thank you. And then the next steps, it was interesting that I was pulled in imagery to the step that I was pulled in imagery to the next step in the guidance. It's like the image was showing me this is the next guidance in the language you understand that I can hear from Cantonese. And it was odd for me because I was like, what are you showing me? Why are you pulling me up? What is this? And then why are you giving me the pull down thing? But then I would hear in the guidance in my language, in English. So for me, it was interesting. And if somebody else has a different experience, I would love to hear. Thank you to both.
If I understand. So you were receiving the images directly, and then you
even if it was not
in your language.
Yes, even if it was not my language, the heart listened and would show me, and my brain was.
So this is amazing. This is the one experiment
Beautiful.
To show that images really transcend languages. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we should try next time just no word, like no, like pure Cantonese, and see what happens.
We can give it a try next time.
Okay. Does anyone else would like to share on the mic or anything
No matter
else?
the language, just
Yeah.
we can put the translator here, so no big deal. Someone in Spanish, please. I would like to listen someone in Spanish. We have a lot of people here, and I know almost all of you. Okay. I'm looking at you. So who raised the hand? Who did that? Okay, Cami Valdominos. Cami, C-A-M-I. C-A-M-I. Oh, I can look for her. Did you? Okay, great.
Hi, Cami.
Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. Can you do that? Now, can you do that, please?
Sí, ahí sí o no.
Are you going to speak in Spanish or in English?
Bueno, estas son como mis primeras experiencias con el tema del corazón, porque yo, bueno, como lectora registro acá, chicos, y ese es como mi mundo.
Hold on. I will translate you, okay? This is one of my first experiences in this world because I am a Akashic Record consultant. Continue.
Y fue muy interesante la sensación que produce entrar al corazón.
And it was very interesting, the sensation that produces to enter into the heart.
Porque se siente como entrar al espacio y yo me imaginaba un lugar pequeño.
Because I have an image, I have in my imagination that the heart's going to be a little space, but actually when I entered the door, it was a huge universe.
Me sorprendió mucho la diferencia que hay con otras meditaciones que yo he hecho.
I'm very surprised and impressed because of the great difference that exists with some of the kind of meditation that I'm used to do.
Que son mucho más largas para el mismo resultado de limpieza.
That they are longer, having exactly the same cleaning result. That's imagery.
Y eso lo encontré maravilloso.
Visit, and it's wonderful. Thank you, Cami. Gracias. Gracias, Cami. So what about... Gracias. So what about someone from Cantonese world?
Okay, come on, Hong Kong team. Singapore team. Who wants to share something?
Majo, te amo.
我都識你㗎。Anita 得唔得閒啊？係嘛？或者 Edmund 啊 ，Belinda。
Hong
You're silent.
Hong Kong. Cantonese. Singapore. Come on.
Should I just spotlight people there and see what happens?
Share them up in your language.
Oh, Belinda says, okay.
Good.
Oh, Belinda says can't open the mic. Oh, okay.
You have to ask her to open the mic.
Hi.
Hello, 等等，你俾我上嚟，俾你 spotlight 你先。So this is Belinda, one of the teachers. 我會翻英文嘅，係啊。
Okay.
你講廣東話得㗎。
I speak in Cantonese. 今次係我第一次全球性做呢個心象術。
This is my first time doing it, global meditation, heart imagery.
咁係同我平時喺香港上堂好唔同咯。
So it felt very different from classes in Hong Kong.
真係feel 到唔同國家嘅人都會有唔同嘅狀態心智。
So I felt that people from different countries or cultures have different states.
但係都同時都感覺到我哋雖然係 internet， 但係全世界其實都好連結啊。
So, and I felt even though it was through the internet, the connection around the world.
多謝晒你哋做呢個
Thank you.
Thank you.
So thank you for doing this.
Thank you, Belinda. You're so sweet. Thank you.
Belinda's a very good teacher.
This is beautiful. Thank you. Oh, that's amazing. Really, it's awesome to, oh, I like this thing. I like it. Really like it.
So we're very excited. We're going to have another session on November the 21st. And this time we will have it in the evening in Hong Kong, but the morning in Chile. And our friends from Europe will be able to join us because now they're asleep. So we hope you will come again. I will master breakout rooms and all the other things I need to master.
Yeah,
I will not master breakout rooms. We'll see what
you will not. You will not. What about if we ask everyone to say something in their own language, like
I often
message or whatever.
Yeah, I often close my circles with a circle of gratitude. So we say one thing that we're grateful for. It could be something you learned today, or it could be just, I don't know, I'm grateful for whatever. But just to honor the 2 hours we have spent together and our connection to life and to the heart. So I invite everyone, just jump in with your mic, open your mic. If you can't open your mic, type and say, I can't open my mic. And yeah, let's just end with a round of gratitude and just jump in.
Thank you, everyone, for this exciting and full of love session. I love you, everyone. Thank you. I am very, very moved, actually. My throat is kind of tight. I can just burst to tears. So thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Just go for it.
Yeah. 很谢谢大家，没想到，我们可以在不同的国家一起相聚，做那个星象树。
So thank you, everyone. I didn't think that we'll be able to do this global thing online in Heart Imagery.
我来自新加坡，一个很热的国家。
I come from Singapore. It's a very hot country.
今天做星象树，我体验的一句话就是欢迎回家。或许我们可以用自己的语言讲欢迎回家。
So today, one phrase I learned is "Welcome back home" to the heart. So yeah, I like to say that in my language, and we can all say it now in languages. Anyone?
I'll just say thank you for providing this platform so that we could get together and for letting me be here. It was absolutely wonderful. I just need more time. I needed more time. We were just beginning.
So if you want to find Marjorie, she teaches Heart Imagery. So Marjorie, maybe you can host one of the next ones.
Oh, I don't. You. Only if you do the tech, you know that. That's my.
Okay, we will help you with the technical support. Yeah, why not?
We will help you, Marjorie. No problem. I'm here too. So Canada is here with US.
Okay, good.
Chile is here with you. We are helping. We will help you.
Okay. Anyone else?
Spanish. Come on. En español. ¿De qué están agradecidos? What are you grateful for? There's so much things.
Hola.
Felipe, Claudia. Felipe.
Quiero agradecer a la vida por esta oportunidad.
I would like to say thank you to the life for this opportunity.
Quiero agradecer a cada uno de los corazones que está aquí presente y que son parte del corazón único del uno.
I would like to say thank you to each of the hearts that is here in this room, because all of us are part of the unique and only heart.
Me siento muy agradecido. Muchas gracias.
Very grateful. Many thanks. Claudia.
Gracias por compartir la experiencia. Para mí es la primera vez, y como decía también Camila, es un ejercicio muy rápido para llegar a sentir una sensación de compasión inmensa. Así que muchas gracias por darme la oportunidad de compartir con todos ustedes. Gracias.
I'm very grateful. This is the first time I'm doing this. And as Camila said, this is a very special way to go into the heart. And I'm really grateful because you are sharing this wonderful opportunity with all of us. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh. No,
Español. English, Español, Cantonese. Come on. You don't feel grateful. Come on.
Hello,
Nati.
this is Nati. Okay, Spanish or English. I'm so happy, Edda, that you connect with me, que me llamaste. Estoy muy feliz que me has llamado para estar hoy aquí, to be here today with all of you. I am a teacher of the Heart Imagery and as well to the heart, the School of the Heart. But I do not teach. I practice myself. Yo practico sola en casa y también con mis niños, also with my children. I love them. They go to the heart very quickly. Ellos van al corazón, pero en un minuto. O sea, es increíble cómo ven cosas lindas desde ese lugar. Y today in our break room, con Andrea, en nuestro break room, yo tenía una palabra que era entendimiento. My word was, I wanted to understand the situation. We did a technique, hicimos una técnica que cuando entramos al corazón, I just saw a visualization. Drumbalo was there. Okay, Drumbalo was there. Drumbalo estaba ahí y me mostró o sea, yo veo más que sentir en mis meditaciones, y fue la respuesta que estaba buscando. O sea, no me la esperaba. Me mostró un elemento. He showed me an element, a fire, that gave me the answer. So I'm so thank you to all of you for this, to keep this going, to have all these people around, from everywhere. I think that the teachings of the heart are essential for each human being. So thank you. Gracias.
Gracias, Nati. Gracias.
Okay. I want to respect people's time as well. So yeah, please do write to us. If I know sometimes after meditation, it takes a while to settle and to really sense what that experience is. So please do contact us. Let us know how it is, because we are trying to organize the next one. We invited everyone today to make a donation. It doesn't need to be very big, but we wanted to keep a flow of energy going. So we need to thank particularly the translators and all, yes. And so we want this on a energetic level to have this exchange. So I'm putting a link to you can donate to PayPal, or the Hong Kong people, they can donate to me through PayMe and so on. So yeah, it doesn't need to be very much, but something I think would be good. And to make this sustainable, because we would like this to not just be one off or two off. If this could be sustainable, then that would be wonderful too. Okay. So thank you so much.
Yeah. We really appreciate your time. We really appreciate your heart, your love, your patience.
Yeah.
Especially to the American team, let's say, because it's late for us at night. And I do really appreciate that you all are here. You are in my heart and everyone. So thank you very much. Thank you. From my heart to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you also for the great service you're really doing to the world. Because we have all these kind of like radar towers, right? Right now across the world today, we have all these radar towers like sending love all around. So it's a great service really to your community and to the global community that we all live in, that we are all resonating in this frequency of love and oneness. So thank you for your service. And yeah, I hope to see you, for those in Hong Kong, in person. And for those of you in different corners of the world, maybe one day in person as well.
Yeah, who knows?
But definitely, yes, we will have another one on the 21st.
Yeah, November the 21st. We are going to be on Sunday in America. We're going to be 9 in the morning, Sunday, for Chilean time. So we're going to be very fresh.
And for the teachers today who didn't know what was going on, yes, now you know what's going on. And I think the feedback we got is the sessions need to be longer. So we'll organize it so that, yes, but you have a concept now of what is going on. And so do let us know if you want to teach in the next session, or guide and hold a group, facilitate another session.
For the teachers, right?
Yes, and if you want to recommend your friends to come, they're very welcome. We'd love to spread the love. Okay.
Yeah, we love it. So this is it. We have to close, right?
Yeah.
And leave everyone to go. For the American people, have a sweet dreams.
Yes. And for Hong Kong people, happy Sunday. Okay, bye everyone.
Bye. We love you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye everyone. Bye. 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 Bye everyone. We love you all.